He's unflappable, and he does the job that he does the best way he can with the resources he has available.
When I started here, so about 1 year ago, I saw him that was really good, not really good with us, but was really in his part. Don't speak a lot with us, but during the summer and the rest of the year, he really changed a lot with us. So now I have beautiful relation with him, and just for this, I am really sad to leave this place because I know that I will miss a lot him. Yeah.
She's very good with all the staff, but all the team, and works very hard.
Considering I found this person very difficult a few years ago to get on with, I've found them extremely helpful to me with my carers work, and very proactive and very positive and inspiring in a way, which I'm quite surprised at myself for saying this, but I found them a great help. Also, I've been very pleased that I have been recognised for certain things that I've done from the top, and that has made a big difference to my feelings about work.
I think this person is a great leader because they're very positive, very, like, everything's explained well, showed well. She's got a lot of experience, she's very doing, she's taught me a lot while I've been here.
Someone who is supportive and listens to your ideas and helps you develop the ideas that you've come up with. And I do have someone who helps me and supports the ideas that I have.
There's a few good leaders, a few good managers that have been here for years. You get that relationship, but for me, like I say, there's one person. It's just easier having somebody who you know in like in your department who you can speak to, and she understands what we do in the kitchen. It was harder to speak to another manager who never had any knowledge to do with the kitchen or hospitality. But having somebody who's worked in the hospitality for so many years and understands what we do in the kitchen and stuff, for me, very good leadership skills, so that's good.
I suppose there's one manager who helps you out in the cash desk, and just, if I ever have a problem and I don't know how to do something, I know that they all know. I know that I feel better knowing that they're in.
I already do. If people ask me to do something, I always say yes.
I can see this with two views, right? The first view is for my pocket. So if I do something extra from the casino, I think that I receive more. Like, for example, extra hours, yeah? I receive more money. But in the same time, like today I will come for Fun Casino. I like that because I can see different places that maybe I cannot go anymore in my life. So I think that is a really nice thing to do. So I like to do extra, you know.
Yeah, the extra mile.
Extra miles for every manager. Why not? Yeah.
I would go the extra mile for every manager, providing I was asked correctly. If I was asked in an inappropriate way or spoken to what I feel would be inappropriate, then no, I wouldn't.
I'd like to think so. I have done in the past for certain managers when I've been asked to start early or stay afterwards if they were short. It depends, I have to say, on how you're asked and what their general behaviour is towards you. If you feel that they're appreciative, then you don't mind. But if you just told to do something, then not always.
I don't think I would go the extra mile for all of them. But there are some people who's trying to compromise, who always talk to me and trying to support me. So if they support me, I'm trying to support them if they need something.
I think I would, yeah, for all of them, because I expect to be treated how I would treat others. So if I'm needed, or there's something that they want me to do extra, I don't mind doing that as long as I'm treated with the same respect back. So it's kind of like a give and take. So yeah, I don't think there's anybody that I wouldn't do that for.
Yeah, I think I would. Just because that's the way I am. If I'm going to do something, then I'll do it.
It all depends on what extra mile any manager asks you, really. It doesn't matter like if it's a certain manager or anything. I'd always do extra stuff for everybody. It doesn't matter if it's a manager I don't like. If it's in, I don't know, if it's in the scale of my job description, yeah, I'll do it. Like I say, I'll always got to do it. Something to help everybody. It doesn't matter if it's, I don't know, a new manager or old manager, doesn't matter. If people ask you that, it's just easier to say yes than it is to say no.
Yes, I would, because it's out of respect as them being managers. If they ask me to do a particular task or whatever, I do it out of respect for them. But I think I'd have to have something back in return. So.
Probably quite well, I would think. One, because I've been here such a long time, and two, I like to chat. I know them quite well. I know the managers quite well. Obviously, some better than others, because I would see or chat to some more than others, and some have not been here that long. So, but over time, I would expect to know them as well as I know the ones here now.
Some of them were still dealers when I first started here. So you get that kind of relationship. They know stuff about me, home life as well as work life. They know how I am in the kitchen or how I work. And yeah, like I say, I speak to them all on a personal level as well as a work level. So it's everybody really. Like I say, you got new management starting, but the management, this is it, starting to have a chat with you. And in time they get to learn you. So it's just all about timing.
I think that they know me really good, really well. Yeah, they know, because I think that I am the same person with all the manager, so they know how I am. I don't know a lot. I don't know, because I know that for them this is their job. So maybe they can change from the normal life to casino life. So I think that if I take one manager that we spoke before, I think that he is with me here. He is the same of outside. But if I take other manager, maybe here are manager, or I don't know, maybe some people that work with me here are different from the normal life. I think that.
I've been here 13 years, probably pretty well.
Yes.
I used to have to work with them all in the camera room, so pretty well.
I'd like to say I know one or two people, but because I don't really socialise, not very well. I think they know me very well because I'm very open and direct, and I will say if I have a problem about something, I will say something. So I think they know my failings and my personality.
Stick together, more together. If they just set some rules in the casino, you just need to follow it, all of them, the same way, but they don't do it.
Every manager should interact with every member of staff in the casino the same as the others, so not just on their department. Like, it kind of feels a bit like certain managers know their staff on their department more than they do on others. So maybe it's just a interaction thing, just get to know everybody a bit more.
Stick to one rule. If one manager says one, they all should stick to the same thing, rather than if one say one and then another does something else. It should all be the same.
Listen more and maybe think about the consequences of their actions rather than just going for it and then see what happens later on.
It's all about communication, especially with us in the kitchen. Sometimes, like, say, you go and ask when some manager's done something and they're not in, and you ask another manager, then they don't know. It's hard for us in the kitchen to do our job if there's no instructions, if you know what I mean. For me, like I say, communication is the main one. Doesn't matter if you're management or lower in the, it's all about communication. But for me, that's really it. The management, like I say, they've got a tough job. Like I say, they've got a different job than we've all got. But like, they're trying, especially like the new managers stepping into the new roles and stuff. They're still adjusting. But the manager's got a job as well as we've got a job. So it's not just on the managers to what can they do better, it's what we all can do better to help them as well as them helping us.
Better communication for the kitchen. Now, say for instance, if they're doing buffets, they'll just come in and I have to run around asking what the cost is, what sort of buffet they want. So I think a bit better communication.
They can give us and help about when there is, for example, short stuff, why they cannot stay on the table, right? I think that to see one manager on the table sometime, maybe you can smile more, or the customer can say, wow, there is one manager. I never seen one manager on the table. I never seen another casino one manager that say with the other croupier or with the other inspector on the table. Why? Something different can be better for the casino, for the customer. They enjoy, I think, that if they say one manager, or I don't know, one.
Maybe listen to the team more sometimes. There seems to be now and again some disgruntled team members, so maybe sit down and listen to people more.
Maybe they should try talking to people they don't usually talk to instead of the same group of people that they always talk to. Just to be a bit more open, and even if they just say, how are you? Or how's your shift? Some people, you might not speak to them for weeks on end, or they might not acknowledge you for weeks on end. So you give up then, you don't even bother saying anything.